What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to Moto. Welcome to Moto. Mindset, successful thinking. Moto show for motivation. The true outcome of having a mindset of successful thinking is having an unwavering expectation of successfully achieving a predetermined goal. Wake up with me. It's 10:30, man. You still shouldn't be asleep. Welcome to Moto. A little bit of K the Great as we let people join in with us. Yeah. Had a good got through interviewing someone for the Moto Moment Wednesday interviews, man. It's gonna be a good one. I appreciate you guys being a part of Moto, man. Welcome to Moto. Mindset, successful thinking, Moto show for motivation. We're on YouTube now, baby. We're on YouTube now. So when you're tired of, you don't want to go through scrolling on the Facebook and try to find a video or find something you were want to look at. What's up, Reggie? You can now actually go to YouTube, Moto 365. I like that. Let me tell you something about procrastination, though. See, when you procrastinate, you end up missing out on some things, right? You start missing out on something you should have done a long goddamn time ago. So Moto on YouTube has not, it was first used November the 17th. We've been doing Moto for quite some time now, right? And I've been talking about getting a YouTube channel set up for us. I've been talking about getting a YouTube set up for Moto, but I was procrastinating. And I was taking my time. And going there last night, or last week, to put in Moto, see if it was taken. All of a sudden, the Moto was taken by someone else, some motorsport thing or something. That's what happened when you procrastinate. So I had to think about something different. So I talked to my boy CJ, and CJ said, just name it something different, man, with the, and brand it. Moto 24/7 or Moto 365. I said, boom, Moto 365. I like that because Moto 365 shows that every day we're renewing our mind every single day, 365 days a year, man. That doesn't change. On the leap year, we go 366. So look, Moto, man, mindset, successful thinking. Don't procrastinate. Go get it today. Don't wait and think, well, it'll still be there. Because when you think that happens, just like a relationship, if you're a guy, if you think she's going to be there because you've been with her for years, and then it changes after 2-3 years go by and she don't want to be with you no more because she procrastinated. Somebody else put a ring on it. Same thing for a female. If you think, hey, man, you better start loving on that man. You better love that man because when you think that, oh, he'll be there, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about getting myself together. I'm not worried about working out. I'm not worried about getting my hair and nails done. I'm not worried about, being supportive or whatever it may be. And next thing you know, that individual done left. So it's just same thing with the Moto name, man. So don't procrastinate, man. I procrastinated and I had to change it to something else, but it actually ended up being better anyway. So Moto 365, find us on YouTube and just subscribe, and you can just go there and be able to catch videos and titles and all that stuff and everything. So there's gonna be a lot of videos and content going up. Share it with your friends, tell your friends about it, all that. So boom, let's get to it. Just show up. If you show up, when you think that you're not doing, Reggie or my brother or whoever, like Keith, who has the business with Venue 109, my brother who does a workout thing, I got some artists and people I know that do music. Look, just show up. Because when you show up and you do your gift and work in your gift, someone's life could be transformed and somebody will see you. Someone will say, man, because of that person doing what they're doing, it may only be one person. You may go do a show one day for music, and it only has one person in the crowd, and you might crowd surf with one person, but guess what? That one person will become a follower of our true, genuine believer and follow what you plan on doing, man. Become someone that they believe in your idea and what your brand may be. You know what I'm saying? So look, just show up. Show up. And when you show up, somebody's life will be transformed and somebody will see you. And someone's going to say, because of you doing what you're doing, that's why I'm where I am today. You never know who will see you, or you never know who is paying attention to you. So the same thing with the Motos, man. Believe me, it's been times before in the past that I was like, man, I'm not going to do it today. I don't feel like it today. I may not. But then I get someone that texts me or send me a message or call me and say, man, I appreciate you actually doing that, because I didn't know there was other people out there that thought like I did. I didn't know there was other entrepreneur people in the mindset I have, or, you know, people that's from the same background that we're from doing that. It's so many people with different stories and different testimonies, and by you just sharing it, somebody's life will be transformed because of you. Like Les Brown say, you know, Les Brown mentions that, hey, when you go to your deathbed, people like to be around, and they like to die with their family around them, right? But if you take, for example, your dreams being around your deathbed, what are your dreams going to say to you? Are your dreams going to say, we have to die with you because you're the only one that could have gave us life? Or will you be able to leave a legacy behind where your dreams are now with other people and they're actually living out that same dream? Look, just show up, man. Do your gift. Work in your gifts. If you're going to work and you may not like the job that you have at this moment, look, your job is what you make. I was talking to Ashley Garth about this today. Your job can be what you make it. Your job is what you make it. So if you're in a place where you don't feel like you want to be right now, utilize your talents and gifts that you currently have and make your job stronger or better by you using the gifts that you have. Show up. And by you showing up and having a positive attitude, by you showing up and being an encouragement to your coworkers and everyone else, somebody's life could be transformed and say, hey, because you come to work with the attitude that you have, the positive attitude that you have, I know someone else, I know what your dreams and ideals are. I know someone else outside of this company that can utilize your gifts and talents. Would you be interested in knowing them? Yes. And if you're not walking in your gifts or walking with a better attitude, you will not know that. Show up. Just show up. And you show up and everything else will work its way out, man. So for example, you know, you got someone that you go to work and you may know people that's always negative, and then they complain about why they're not getting promoted or asked to do things. Look at your attitude. Our mindset is the most important thing on our body. Our brains, besides our heart and other internal organs that we have, one of the most important organs in your body is your brain. You got to renew your mind every single day. m.o.s.t 365, baby. It's an everyday process. We don't stop. We don't stop. m.o.s.t is a continuation of you trying to renew your mind to be successful. And if you're going to be successful in what your gifts are, if you know what success is, what success means to you, and you start working towards that, next thing you know, your gift will make way for you, and you will have the success and wealth that comes with it because you're showing up and doing what you're called to do, man. Be inspired today. Be encouraged today. Be influential. You know, let your attitude be contagious. So when folks say, when I see this person, I see that person, that's like branding. You are a brand. We're all our own internal brands. When someone see you and think about, you know, success or happiness, let them think about you. That person may not have all the money in the world, but I tell you one thing, they love life. And they love inspiring people. They love encouraging folks. That's what m.o.s.t mean to me. And I want people, when they think of m.o.s.t, I want them to think of me and say, that's what he is every day. When they think of m.o.s.t and you wear your m.o.s.t gear in your shirt, let them, you know, when they say, what does m.o.s.t mean? And you tell them what m.o.s.t mean, that brain means renewing your mind every single day, the mindset of successful thinking. Moto is short for motivation. They gonna say, you know what, I can see that. Like someone say they go to church, they're so religious and things of that sort, but then they say, and you supposed to be the example of what Christ means or what Christ is or what your positivity is. I don't believe that. So hey, man, be inspired today, be influential, be encouraging, show up today. If you're going to be here on this earth today, you're going to be here and why not be engaged and give your all, man? You're here today. Tomorrow's not promised. If people just getting a phone call today because so-and-so didn't make it. I just got word in Knoxville that one of the known pastors from when I was younger, he used to be an ex-drug dealer and things of that sort, is now, and who made an impact on the community today, and now just passed away at 61 years old. So go for it today, man. Be engaged and be influential today. I love to be engaged. If someone want to jump in right now, they want to be able to actually say, hey, I want to piggyback off that, please do so. I'm going to invite you right now. Invite yourself. Go ahead and raise your hand up on that thing. You know, I tell you what, man, people just start calling and all other stuff. But look, thank you all so much for being a part of m.o.s.t, man. Be inspired, be influential. But remember, go to YouTube, search for m.o.s.t 365. Subscribe to that. It's going to be basically the same content we go through today. It's going to be on there and more. So I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of m.o.s.t. Thanks so much for being influential to me, being an influence to me, inspiring me to keep me going every day. And it's important that I show up. It's important that you show up. The mindset of successful thinking, Moto Show for motivation. Be inspired. Change your life, but most of all, change yours. Change yourself first. Change your mindset. You'll be blessed today, man.